Today we're going to start to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Something that I think people don't actually know is the way that you solve the cube is actually by memorizing a series of algorithms that will work regardless of how the cube is mixed. And once you learn this and memorize it, you'll be able to solve Rubik's Cubes pretty quickly. The way that we're actually going to do this is I'm going to break it up into several parts, because if I take you end to end immediately, it's going to be pretty difficult for you to string those all together without practicing each component and getting pretty proficient at it. So we're going to take it just a few steps at a time, and then in the subsequent video we're going to talk about, okay, so after you complete those steps, here's where you go next, and so on and so forth. And then I think if you take the time to practice in between the videos, just the steps that we worked on, you'll actually have a much easier time learning how to solve the cube. So let's start by talking about how you're going to orient yourself and view the cube from now on. The centers of each of the sides stay the same. And so that's how you're going to identify what section of the cube you're at, by what color the center is. Not only that, but where the white center is, that you're going to consider as the bottom of the cube. Where the yellow center is, you're going to consider that the top. And the other sides are the ones that will move around that top and bottom. Additionally, what you're going to actually be doing during these steps that we're going to go through is you're going to solve the bottom first, and then you're going to solve the first ring, okay? And we're actually going to solve the bottom, the top, and then the rings separately. So those are the different steps that are broken out. Let's get to it with a mixed up cube. So here's one that's been mixed. And so first I want to identify the white center. So here's the white center. I'm going to try to get this as visually understandable as I can. And there's the yellow. So the yellow is considered the top. So looking at it this way, I have bottom, white, yellow, top. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is solve the white bottom. Now how you're going to do that is you want to create what's called the daisy. So if you think about the daisy, you have a yellow center, and then in this case you have 4 petals, one on each side. And so what that looks like on the top of the cube with the yellow center is you want to position this, and this to be white. So this one is already there. And now what I want to do is I want to look for other areas where the white sticker is in the center of that row, okay? So this one's in the center of the row. So all that I need to do, since this is my top, is turn this up. And this is now in position. Don't worry if there's more whites in different areas on top, but you want to make sure that this one, this one, this one, all the middles are going to be white. So now I need to look for the next white that's in the middle already. And here's one on the side. So I need to get this to the top. And the way that I can do this is to turn it up, turn it over, and then flip it toward the top. Okay, now you'll see I have 3 middles around my yellow sticker. Now the last one I see is here. And so to get that around, I can turn it, this is a little tricky, I can turn it this way. Okay, there's the white one. And then I can get it here, and then I can turn it up. And now, around my yellow sticker are all white stickers in the middle. Okay? Now, looking at the white sticker on top, see what color is attached to it. This one is green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over so that this green aligns with the center green. When that's the case, I can turn this white to the bottom. Okay? White, orange, orange. I'm going to turn it to the bottom. White, red, red. Turn it to the bottom. White, blue. Where's my blue? Blue. Turn it to the bottom. Now, at the bottom, I have all of those 4 middle pieces covered along with the white center. Now I need to figure out where these other 3 are and do the algorithm in order to get that to the bottom. So the first algorithm that we're going to use is for this situation here. So I identify a white one. I need to get this to the bottom. And what is the white sticker attached to? A green sticker. So I want to put the green sticker diagonal to the center green sticker. And then because this is on my left-hand side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it up or away from me, and then pull this in, and then I'm going to pull it down. Okay? So it goes away from you, pull it toward you, and then turn it down. And that will move that sticker to the bottom. Next one here, I have an orange. I'm going to move this over. Orange center, orange diagonal piece that's attached to the white sticker. Because this one is on the right, I'm going to do the same thing, but just on the right hand side. I'm going to turn it away from me. I'm going to rotate it in, and I'm going to turn it down. And that puts that white sticker on the bottom. As you're going through this, white stickers are going to move their way back up. So if you notice, before we moved that one, there were already 2 spaces that were not white on the bottom. They were not white on the bottom. So then we moved one down there. So you'd think, oh, now there should only be 1 space that's not white on the bottom. But sometimes through the movements, you actually put a white sticker back up, and that's totally fine. Then you just need to locate it and do the exact same thing. So white sticker attached to a red. So let's align this red with the red center. Okay. It's on my left-hand side, so I'm going to go turn it away from me, rotate it in, pull it down. So now I have 1. This one happens to also be on the side now, and it's attached to green. So there's green and green. It's on the right-hand side, so I'm going to go away from me, rotate it in, and turn it down. Now I've solved the white bottom, which has also solved this bottom ring. Red, 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 blue, 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 orange, 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 green, green, green. So that's how you solve the bottom piece. Now let's talk about a couple of alternate things that can happen. You can end up in a situation, let me kind of manufacture this here, where you have, okay, that took me an extra minute, but I've got the situation here. So as you see, we're solved all except for 1 sticker on the bottom, but there's no stickers on this top ring that are white, okay? We want to take care of those first, but when that's done, if there's still stickers that are white that aren't on the bottom, then we need to address those. So sometimes that'll take care of all of them like it did in the last example. But in this situation, that white sticker that's missing on the bottom is actually on the top. It's not on this upper ring. So what you need to do in that instance is something slightly different. Here's where it becomes a lot to memorize, as you'll see. So you need to position that white sticker to be directly over the spot that's not white on the bottom. And if there's 2 or 3, then just choose any of them. It doesn't matter. As long as the white is centered over or is directly on top of one of the stickers on the bottom that isn't white. That's all you need. So you align those, and then you're going to do a similar algorithm. You're going to turn it away from you. You're going to pull this in twice, and then you're going to turn it back. And what that will have accomplished is we still are missing 1 on the bottom, but now this is on the side, okay? And now I can just do the exact same algorithm. I see a blue, so I'm going to move this to be at diagonal with the blue center, okay? It's on my left-hand side, so I'm going to turn it out, pull it in, turn it down. Now what happened there is it popped up a new white one. So now I need to just adjust that. There's the white one. There's the red. Put the red next to the red. Now it's on my right hand side. I'm gonna go away from me, pull it in, turn it down. Now we've resolved the bottom. All red, blue, orange, and green. All of those things should be the case when you solve the bottom. The white is full of white stickers, or the white center is full of white stickers, and all of the rings are 3 of the same color in a row. Now there's one more instance that we need to account for, so let me get this into that sort of a situation, and then I'll show you what it is. Okay, through the miracle of editing, you won't know that this took a very long time to create the situation that I was trying to account for, but here's the next thing that could happen to you. You could get all of your upper ring white pieces down to the bottom using the algorithm that we've done already, and then instead of having white pieces on top, I mean, you might also have that, but say you already took care of the top white pieces, then you might have white stickers along the bottom. And here we actually have 2, so a lot of time and effort to get this here, but we got 2, so that's cool. So all you want to do here is you want to work these to the top, actually. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it up to put it on top, and I'm going to spin it once, pull it in toward me, like the same algorithm that we've been doing, and I'm going to put it back down. So this now places the white sticker on top, okay? And then I want to do the exact same thing. I'm going to align it with a spot on the bottom, okay? So I'm going to get it over top, white, white over top of blue. And then I'm going to go turn it away from me, pull it in twice, and put it down. I'm connected to a red sticker over here. Put the red sticker adjacent to the red center, and away from me, pull it, put it down. Now that actually popped this white sticker up to the side, so if you have to back it up and watch how to maneuver them from the bottom, again, go ahead. But it's actually pretty simple. You just put that white sticker on top, so you go away from you, pull it, turn it down. That'll put that white sticker on top, and then just treat it like any other white sticker that's on top, like we covered before. So this last one now that I have is on the side, green sticker, already lined up with the green center, away, pull, put it down. All of my bottom ring are 3 of the same color in a row, and I have a solved bottom. So that's how we do the bottom and the bottom ring. So start with that, make your daisy, and then do your algorithms for the stickers that are on the side. Once those are covered, if you have a sticker on top, deal with that. Once that's done, if you have any stickers on the bottom ring, deal with those. That should get you a solved bottom and a solved bottom ring. Don't be surprised if making the daisy is actually much harder than you anticipate it to be. That actually took me a lot longer to figure out than the initial algorithm. So figure out how to just like mix up your cube and then work on getting those 4 middle white stickers surrounding that yellow center sticker. It's actually bizarrely tricky when you first start out. So work on those steps, and next time that you come back, we'll talk about what we solve next. See you then.